How's it going? Welcome to the first episode of the Daily Dose. I am Yourhellagayyy and JohnnerzDaGreat. Yourhellagayyy on PlayStation and JohnnerzDaGreat on Xbox One.
Hey, what's up? I'm Jimmy Puke on PlayStation.
I'm Trenton, and I'm the guest of the day.
He is the guest of the day. He's also the second guy who plays on my accounts. And today we'll be playing some Destiny. Right now, Trenton is doing a run-through in the Crucible, and that's what we'll be talking about today. We'll be talking a little bit about the Crucible, what the gameplay is like, how it kind of compares to other games, and the ins and outs of the whole thing. And right now, it looks like Trenton's going to one of the moons of Venus.
Shortest of time. This is a good map. It's pretty balanced. For the 3 points, it's control. It's for the Call of Duty. Yeah, for the Call of Duty fans, control is pretty much domination. Control 3 points on the field. The more points your team holds, the higher multiplier you guys get for kills and points, and the basic run through and whatnot.
And I apologize for everybody. We have two dogs sitting here deciding to battle it out right now. Fight to the death. And my dog just sounds like such a tard when she fights. Yes, you sound like a tard when you battle the other.
See, I'm terrible, man. I didn't do it right.
So right now we're also live streaming on Twitch TV, but this video will be uploaded later, possibly in the day, to YouTube. Like I said, we're basically running through domination. That was a beautiful kill right there. This will be our very first episode, so we apologize for any of the latency issues, any of the quality issues of the mics, or of maybe the sound around us, anything that's going on, maybe distracting. We apologize in advance. This is our first podcast. That was beautiful as well. See, right now we're playing, I think Jimmy Puke already explained, we're talking about domination, obviously. We have points A, B, and C.
Control.
Yeah, control. Domination. For anybody else who plays Call of Duty like myself, this is my favorite part about Destiny, honestly. And I've been dying to talk about this segment because I cannot wait for more of this to come out, more of this gameplay styling to come out. And right now, you are not doing good.
I was, man. I stuck a dude.
Yeah, you're doing pretty sweet right there. He is playing a level 21. Or what, 20? What level?
29.
29. Yeah. Playing level 29 Hunter with Blade Dancer.
Yeah.
Of course, we've talked about previously in a different segment, however, not uploaded to YouTube due to technical issues, so we'll be remaking that first episode abilities for your Hunter. That was a beautiful kill as well.
Postboard.
Beautiful.
I didn't even know what hit him.
I don't really know what to really get into. This guy is honestly the better player out of all three of us, and he's been playing on my account for a really long time. The level 24 Hunter?
Yeah, level 24.
Level 24 Hunter with Blade Dancer, and he's just trying to level up the Blade Dancer abilities right now, so he's now getting a feel for what Blink is. And all
I want it, dude. Blink is the shit.
It's a beautiful
like, look at that. You could just appear in their fucking face. There's a dude behind me.
Like, I was really skeptical too with the whole Blade Dancer subclass at first, playing in a PvP instance, just for a Hunter's lack of low-ish recovery, depending on how you set up your character. Really, they're more agile and whatnot, and kind of have a high tendency, for death. It definitely has its weaknesses, but it definitely has its strengths too.
Everybody's been saying, at least all three of us have been saying, at least, or anybody who's been playing out of our group, has always been talking about how Hunters are just so powered in this game. It's just absolutely horrendous what they can do in the Crucible.
I think it's mostly just because of how the character itself is such a blend character, really. Titans are just an aggressive character, but the Warlocks can be still a slightly reserved, set back support character. The Hunter is it's so placed in that middle ground. You can be as aggressive as a Titan, but still have the support and devastation of a Warlock, kind of,
And he plays with his Hunter all the time as a
assault kind of type.
Super aggressive. You can kind of play each character in their own unique way as far as attack or defense or support. I really can play as a very reserved Titan on mine, level 22 Titan, and with strictly defense, playing as the defender class, I can get all types of people to back me up, or maybe if there's a hunter
or Unisets,
yeah,
set up back,
Yeah, or there's something like a hunter coming out here and he needs to activate Blade Dancer and go rape something like Trent is about to do right now.
It's a really fascinating construction too of a team, you know, like how Bungie was really focusing on this game being so multiplayer and, you know, based on your fire team. Having each of these different subclasses and having so many different variations within said subclass really gives a lot of creativity in building, you know, unique fire teams that function, you know, with a sole purpose, you know, people that are designated for certain actions, you know, within the team itself. But with this game, you know, having with the soft level cap and there not being, you know, too much difference in level necessarily between people, there's so much room for just character customization to mostly suit the character to your play style, really.
I remember me and this guy this morning were talking about how, or maybe it was last night, how hoping in the future that Bungie may consider there's an instantaneous leveling up of, say, your grenade or your jump, your movement. What we're hoping to see, play your class, but level up what you want to level up as it continues. Like, you know, in every other game, I've just been playing Shadow Mordor. You know, with Shadow Mordor, you can, you know, upgrade certain things one at a time in your skill tree. I would like to see you be able to level up your grenade first, or say level up your jump first.
Pick and choose
pick and choose how you want to level
instead
it up.
Instead of the predetermined how it gains. Okay.
Because, you know, you don't necessarily know how or what's going to really level up what first. I'm sure there is something out there.
I think it goes just straight across like that across all the
across the bar. But yeah, I really hope they do that in the future as far as being able to allow you to level up what you want to level up first and continuing with that. And maybe that would be a little confusing for some characters.
They would have to add more then.
Yeah, of course. They would have to add a lot more. Come on, get out of here.
I almost feel like they're going to like put tiers to each.
I feel though with adding more though, it could flood the characters.
Yeah.
There'd be almost too many options, and it would bring a lot of. You also have to take in consideration all of the balancing that has to go in effect, and that's a big thing that Bungie's working on right now with all of the latest updates coming out with like the Vex Mythoclass.
Right.
You guys heard of that weapon and all of their. It's
all
nerfing, like 30-something% off its top damage.
Which isn't terrible. Like you said, it is. They're trying to balance as much as they can, and I'm really hoping that even if they just add another subclass, they can continue with that. However, I wish they would give you at least a little bit of insight to how you would level up one thing at a time. Maybe there is a certain way to do it. Maybe I haven't done enough research as far as that's concerned. But I'd like to see more of that. For now, I don't know, guys. I still give the game a solid 7.5 out of 10, just because content. That's really it. Everything else I'm so happy with. Like, I couldn't be happy with the game.
For me personally, it's really between a 7.5 and an 8. And gameplay is awesome. It looks great. It's got such a great vibe to it. It's the same thing we've always played, but it's different. The innovation that gamers always claim to want in their game and whatnot.
It's enough there to satisfy them.
Yeah, it's enough not like Call of Duty. But yeah, I'd have to give it 7.5, 8, just because of the lack of content.
I'd give it a solid 8.
Yeah.
Daily Dose score.
The Daily Dose score of 7.7. Okay, until next time, guys, on the Daily Dose, I am JohnnerzDaGreat on Xbox, and I am Yourhellagayyy on PlayStation. This guy here, Trent, is again my guest as far as Xbox and PlayStation.
Guest
so
of
if you
the day.
A guest of almost every freaking day.
Hell yeah.
So if you guys come up and see either of my accounts online, it's one of us two.
Jimmy Puke 93. Yeah, if you see us online, definitely send us an invite. You know, we're not too mean to people.
No.
We'll talk shit about whatever game you're playing.
And we'll probably talk shit about you at least once.
Yeah, we'll kill you.
Just once, though.
We'll definitely have to kill you at least once.